Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. Hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of an intro of me making a matcha latte with a vanilla bean syrup, homemade of course. If you are interested in my syrup making guide, I'll definitely leave a link in the description box below. I make really great syrups and they're not very complicated to do. Anyway, welcome back to another week's vlog. This is going to be a short one and it's going to be primarily focused on cooking. It's currently Monday and I have a lot to do. It's the day before the presidential election here in the US and I'm actually working the election. If you watched a couple vlogs back, you know that I've been training for this election. And so tomorrow's the big day. And so I have a lot to do today in terms of just getting myself ready for the week, getting myself ready for tomorrow. And so today's vlog is gonna just be it's gonna be a lot of meal prepping. I'll do some baking, some cooking, so that I don't have to do it tomorrow or any of the other days because I'm gonna be really busy this week. And I know I'm not gonna feel emotionally ready to or capable of doing any additional work after the start of my week with the election. It's gonna be a doozy. No matter who you vote for, I hope that you guys all voted. By the time this video comes out, we will have a new US president. And I know that on my live streams, which by the way, if you have not watched my live streams, you're definitely missing out. But no, regardless of what happens with this presidency, remember one thing, that your house is way more important than the White House. And no matter who wins the election, you have autonomy, you have choice, you have the ability to make it in this world no matter who you are. So really go into this next stage with that energy because I think that regardless of who wins, we're going to need it. So for those that don't know, I am affiliated with Neo Teas. They are the best provider of matcha, Japanese authentic matcha green tea. They have really relatively affordable prices. I especially love the latte grade, the premium latte grade that they offer. They're a great company. They do great sourcing of raw materials. They really pay a lot of respect to the people who cultivate matcha and green tea leaves. And so I just really appreciate the care they put into their product and their service. If you would like to purchase, I will leave an affiliate link in the description box below, and I'll put my code on the screen because I actually forget what it is. If it's like Cho or Cho15, I don't know, but you get 15% off. So I'll put my discount code on the screen. I've also done a review series where I review 21 different matchas specifically from Neo Teas. So if you are interested in the brand and you don't know where to start, I think looking at my buying guide and finding my playlist with all of my reviews might be a good place to start. Once again, I'll leave that playlist of all my 21 different reviews in the description box. So unfortunately, I am at Kroger right now, and typically I could get a whole bunch more blueberries than this for $6. But desperate times calls for desperate measures, and I'm not in a situation where I have time to go to Sam's Club, so that's gonna be that. But really, I'm just here to pick up a couple things that will help me to have snacks for the election, working the election tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be getting a lot of stuff. I already have plenty of groceries. I'm just really coming here for snacks. So yeah. So when it comes to nutrition bars, they can be really deceiving. They're not always very nutritious. In fact, sometimes nutrition bars can be just glorified candy bars. A couple that I actually prefer, I like the taste of the Laura bars. I like those. I love the RX bars. Those are really good. And basically, when you are looking for nutrition bars, so you want to look for the least amount of ingredients possible, just because Whole Foods is going to be a lot better for you. So for example, let's look at one of my favorite brands, RX bars, no BS. Has egg whites, almonds, cashews, a couple dates. You can literally see there's only a handful of ingredients, and that's basically what you want. You don't have an incredible amount of carbs and added sugar. So that's kind of the idea you want to have. The cracker section, and this can be really confusing for customers because, especially look at these wheat thins right here, 100% whole grain. You may think that's really cute, but actually you look at the ingredients and you see it has 4 grams of added sugars. They're basically cookies. So I actually go with the Triscuits. I get the reduced fat because I'm trying to be skinny, but a non-reduced fat one is really good in my opinion. You don't have any added sugars, as you can see. Pretty decent amount of protein there. And again, you look at the ingredient list, it's pretty darn simple. Just whole grains, canola oil, and sea salt. And they taste pretty darn good. So I'm gonna go for those. But even the other flavors are pretty good for you as well. So when it comes to the cracker battle, when it comes to wheat thins, Triscuits, chicken and a biscuit, club crackers, and Ritz, I definitely recommend the Triscuits. Okay, so that's all we're gonna have for the grocery store. Like I said, this is a really quick visit. I just got some fruit, some nutrition bars and crackers because I plan on making some sort of tuna salad or salmon salad, and I think that it's gonna be a really good day. So that's all I have for today. So I prefer sweet rice, sticky rice, Japanese or Thai, and I eat a lot of rice. So we're gonna put at least 2 cups in here. And actually we're gonna do 3 cups just because. So we've got 3 cups of rice in there. And then, like I said before, to add some more flavor to it, I'm just gonna do a rough chop of some white onion. I think this adds some decent flavor and some texture too. Adds some good texture, just like that little bit of crunch in there. I think it's gonna be good. And then I'm just giving it a really, I'm just giving it a really rough chop, mostly because I don't have any time to really pay attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, you can use any onion you want, whatever. And as you can see, I'm using a rice cooker because who has time to perfect how to cook rice any other way? The good thing about rice cookers is that you really can make one pot meals, which I find to be really iconic, really simple, really easy. And then I'm also putting a stick of butter in there, not a whole stick, don't crucify me. But like butter is really flavorful. So again, we want lots of flavor in this rice. And then I'm also going to, instead of using water, so pro tip for making your rice really flavorful, instead of using water to cook your rice, how about you try using bone broth? Now bone broth is gonna be fantastic because it's super high in protein, specifically collagen protein, which is gonna be great for your skin, your nails, your hair, your joints. So bone broth is really good. And again, it's really high in protein too. So everyone has a little different way they do their measurements in terms of liquid to rice. When I'm making a large batch of sticky rice, I like to do equal parts of water in rice, add a single cup. So I added 3 cups of rice. I'm gonna add 4 cups of water. To me, I like it like that. It absorbs a lot of that liquid. I know some other people prefer the 1-to-1 ratio. Sometimes they prefer a 1-to-1 ratio, add a cup or add a half a cup. I'm gonna go with 4 cups of the bone broth. And why don't you look at that? This is 4 cups. 32 ounces is 4 cups. Duh, right? Before we add that into our pot, I'm gonna take a little bit of parsley. I'm not gonna use all of this, but this is some parsley that my good friend Julia Lynn gave me. And so I'm gonna take some of it. And I'm gonna take some of the leaves off. I'm not gonna worry too much about the stems. The stems don't have the best texture in my opinion, but you can definitely chop up some of the stalk as well, the stem. It's just not my favorite. A little bit of stalk is okay, but I don't like a lot of stalk, so I'm just taking the leaf parts off for the most part, and I'm gonna give it a rough chop, add it to my rice, and then we'll be on our way. Again, a rough chop will suffice. I prefer a finer chop, to be honest with you, but again, because I have no time and I'm running late with everything today, it's just gonna be a rough chop with probably some larger pieces in there, but it's okay. It's not like I'm serving this to guests. I'm just eating it myself throughout the entire week. And yeah, that's how that's gonna look. Now we're going to add our bone broth, and that looks really good already. Just like such. I like to give it a little bit of a stir, a little bit of a shake, just to better incorporate everything. And again, the really good thing about rice cookers is that you don't have to worry about the time management at all. It tells you when it's done, and then you're gonna have a beautiful rice that is very tasty and very wonderful and very quick and easy. Okay, so I 100% have run out of time for today's vlog, and guys, I'm really very serious about always making sure that I upload a new vlog every Wednesday through the end of 2024. So I'm really trying my best to set standards for myself and to follow through on them, not only for me, but for you guys at home that are watching. So if you like my content, definitely like the video and leave a comment down below. Leave a comment on, how you feel about the videos, what you want to see from me, what you want to see me try out. Just leave your thoughts, because engaging with content is how people become bigger, better, and how people can more curate content for your needs and desires, right? So also, memberships are live. I've got emotes down there for you guys. If you want to become a yapper and join my community and invest in my YouTube community, you can now do that for $1.99. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I have to get going. Love you so much. See you later. Bye.